Hello guys, and welcome back to Writing Practices. If you're here, you're probably preparing to invite a loved one or a friend to visit you in the United States. Writing an invitation letter is a thoughtful way to support their visa application, and today I'm going to guide you through the process step by step. Together, we'll break down each section of the letter so you know exactly what to include and why it matters. Let's jump right in. Sender information. The first section of your letter should include your personal information at the top. This ensures the consular officer knows who is extending the invitation and how they can reach you. Include your full name, your address, city, state, zip code, email address, phone number. This information helps establish your identity and provides a point of contact for any follow-up questions from the embassy or consulate. Double-check for accuracy, as any errors here could delay the process. Date. Next, include the date you're writing the letter. Use a formal date format, such as March 6, 2025. The date is important for showing when the letter was issued, especially if the application involves time-sensitive travel plans. Recipient details. Address the letter to the consular officer at the embassy or consulate where the visitor will apply for their visa. Include consular officer, embassy or consulate name, embassy or consulate address, city, state, zip code. Make sure this information matches the specific embassy or consulate handling the visitor's application. It shows attention to detail and professionalism. Subject line. Include a clear subject line that states the purpose of the letter. For instance, subject, invitation to visit the United States. This subject line immediately informs the reader about the intent of the letter, making it easy to reference. Salutation. Use a formal salutation such as Dear Consular Officer. This sets the tone for the letter and ensures professionalism. Opening paragraph. Purpose of the letter. In the opening paragraph, introduce yourself and explain your relationship to the visitor. State the purpose of their visit in a concise and professional manner. For example, I am writing to formally invite visitor's full name, my relationship, such as friend, parent, sibling, who resides at visitor's address, city, state, country, to visit me in the United States. The purpose of their visit is briefly explain the purpose, such as tourism, attending a family event, or spending time together. This paragraph sets the tone for the letter and establishes the context for the visitor's application. Be specific and ensure that the relationship is clearly defined. Body paragraph 1. Duration and accommodation. Next, specify the intended travel dates, the length of the visit, and the accommodation arrangements. For example, visitor's full name intends to arrive in the United States on proposed arrival date and depart on proposed departure date. Staying for approximately duration of visit. During their visit, they will stay with me at my residence at your address, or at mention alternative accommodation if applicable. Providing these details shows the consular officer that the visit is well planned. If the visitor has flexibility with dates, mention that they will adjust their travel according to visa processing times. Body paragraph 2. Financial responsibility. In this section, clarify who will be covering the visitor's expenses during their stay. For example, I will ensure that all their financial needs are covered during their stay, including accommodation, food, transportation, and other expenses. Attached to this letter are copies of my supporting documents, such as proof of income, bank statements, or passport and visa copy, if applicable, to confirm my ability to support their visit. This assurance demonstrates to the consular officer that the visitor will not become a financial burden while in the United States, which is a key factor in visa approval. Body paragraph 3. Visitor's ties to home country. Now, highlight the visitor's strong ties to their home country, which is crucial for demonstrating that they intend to return after their visit. For example, visitor's full name is committed to adhering to the terms of their visa and returning to visitor's home country after their visit. They have strong ties to visitor's home country, including mentioned specific ties such as employment, property ownership, or family responsibilities. Providing this information reassures the consular officer that the visitor is not a risk for overstaying their visa. Include specific examples, as these carry more weight than general statements. Closing paragraph. Contact information. Wrap up the letter by offering your contact details and your willingness to provide further information if needed. For instance, please do not hesitate to contact me at your phone number or your email address if you require additional information or clarification regarding this invitation. This shows your openness and transparency, further supporting the credibility of the invitation. Thank you and closing. End the letter with a polite thank you and a formal closing. Thank you for considering this application. Sincerely, your full name. Don't forget to sign and date the letter. This final touch gives the letter a professional and official appearance. Attachments, if applicable, include supporting documents such as a copy of your passport or visa, proof of income or bank statements, any other relevant documentation. Make sure these documents are neatly organized and easy to reference. And there you have it. A comprehensive guide to writing a U.S. tourist visa invitation letter. By following this structure and providing all the necessary details, you can create a strong, well-organized letter that supports your visitor's application. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like this video, share it with others who might need it, and subscribe to Writing Practices for more guides like this. Let me know in the comments if there are other topics you'd like me to cover. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.